Hey Crazy Crafters, welcome to Technique of the Week here at Krazy Kreations.
That's right. Every Wednesday is a Technique of the Week where we show you fun and new ways to use our Krazy Kreation products.
Including vinyl outline stickers, handmade microfine glitter paper, alcohol markers. We also feature card kits. We even have a monthly club kit.
So much to get crazy about. So my name is Kara.
And I'm Jackie.
And we are a mother-daughter team here at Krazy Kreation, along with being a family business.
Yes, and we're live right now, which means we can respond to all of your questions and comments. And we have Eric monitoring our comments section with links to products that we feature in today's video.
Absolutely. So today we have a very fun project for you. It is fall. Fall's coming, and we're going to celebrate fall in a very charming and beautiful way.
This is actually a little bit of a remix of one of our very popular Technique kits that we had in July, and we did a fall edition. So I hope you enjoy today's project. I can't wait to show it to you. We'll show you how to make it, and then we have a kit to offer at the end of the video.
Ooh, a kit? I know you're all going to want that kit, so stay tuned.
Don't go
through
anywhere.
The whole thing.
All right, so first we have to show you how these turn out. So these are the fall leaf mandala ornaments. So the remix is on the stained glass mandala ornaments. We made those ones in July that look like snowflakes. These ones feature a leaf cutout in the middle of the wood ornament.
Yes, and if you did our Crazy Crafter last year's fall, you will be familiar with this particular ornament, right?
Yes, so this isn't something that we offer all the time on the website, so we wanted to make sure that we had it this year, and if you love this little cutout, make sure you order the kit at the end that we talk about. But this is like stained glass, so you can see through the glitter. We colored on that microfine glitter, so you can do any colors that you want to, but it's so fun because it's transparent and that light really catches it, especially if you hang it in your window. I wish we could show you how beautiful it is in person, but if you were able to make those snowflake ones, vouch for us in the comments how beautiful it is.
Yes, write a comment. So I just love these, and I love the colors that you did, Jackie, because you made these, you colored them.
Yes, so there's two different versions because there's so many ways to color mandalas, right? So this one I did kind of a gradient, an ombre with fall colors from a light green, yellow, orange, and a red. And on this one, I try to follow this leaf outline to make the inside stand out from the outside. And I thought that turned out really cute.
Yes, I think both of them. And then I noticed there's little gems that you added.
Yes, I added some bling because I thought it really popped, and that's gold to complement the fall colors. It's one of my favorite things about fall is the fall colors. So we get to highlight that.
Wonderful. So are we going to make one?
We're going to make this one today because I'm hoping you all want to see how to create this design in here.
Sounds good.
All right. So the first thing we need to do is we need to make glittered acetate.
Okay, so what is glitter acetate?
So we are going to make our own glitter paper, but instead of a paper backing, we're using acetate. So I think it might be easier if we cut these down. Do you have a paper trimmer over there?
I do.
Okay, let's cut these into quarters. So I just think it's going to be a little bit easier for us that way. Now this is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of acetate, and I believe it is the 0.010 thickness, so it's actually a really nice thickness. So this is 5.5 by 4.25. Okay, so here's our acetate. And now we need to do the same to our score tape. Now, what's score tape? Can you explain it?
Yeah, score tape is a very strong double-sided tape. It's actually stronger than the red tape that everyone's very familiar with, but it's also the product we use to make our glitter paper. And now it's called score tape, but on the label it says Suk Wang, right?
Yes. So this is going to allow that glitter to stick to the acetate. Now, one thing we need to do is there is a protective layer on this acetate that protects it from scratches. which I appreciate. And I'm going to take my fingernail and I'm going to try to find the side with it on.
I think that's brave using your fingernail because I normally would use the tweezers.
I could do that too.
All right.
This is like the hardest part. There we go. I found it. So you just kind of find it on a corner and then peel this off.
Okay, so now you can see it's really a great piece of acetate. You can see right through it.
Very transparent.
And what do we do with this piece right here?
That's something we call garbage.
Garbage, got it.
Next we have our score tape, and I'm going to peel the brown side off of the adhesive. So this side is sticky right here.
But it really doesn't matter if you did the other side because it's both sides are the same of the score tape.
I just find it easiest. And then we're going to line it up the best we can. It does not have to be perfect. At this point, I like to take a little brayer tool and just kind of go over the top of that adhesive to kind of get rid of any bubbles that might occur. Next, we're going to peel that layer that says Suk Wang away from the acetate. So that you can see the adhesive is now on top of the acetate, and this is very sticky.
So I'm going to bring in our little tray here. This has our we're using warm highlight Krazy Kreations glitter. Can I put that here? We're using this jar. We just poured a little bit of it into the tray. A little bit goes a long way, right?
Yes, it really does.
And now we're running it over the sticky part of that score tape. And you can see hardly any bit is really being used.
And the reason we chose the warm highlights today is because it has a gold sparkle to it, and I just thought that would really complement those fall colors because most of the colors we're going to be using are warm.
Now the rest of this glitter, by the way, can go back into the jar, so nothing is wasted. And I love these blue funnel trays because you can pour it right back in after taking the stopper out.
All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to burnish. Now, I think Kara likes to use her brayer first.
I do.
So I'm going to brayer over the top of that glitter. And burnishing means taking your fingers and rubbing over the top. This will make the acetate more transparent because that glitter is getting pressed down. Also making the glitter nice and smooth and feel like velvet, and it's adding sparkle and shine.
That looks so wonderful, and you can see all of the gold sparkles here.
Okay, so at this point, we have our glittered acetate, and it's ready for a mandala sticker. So I'm going to ask you to do that part.
Okay, there are two different ones that we're kind of highlighting here today. So which one are we using?
Whichever one you like.
Well, which one did you use in your sample? This one? Okay. So for those of you who are not sure, it is number 3995 is the sticker number, just so you know. It's on our website.
I'm going to read a couple of comments while you peel.
Okay.
So you're peeling the
So
sticker.
I'm using my fingers. I'm going to peel the outline. Now look how beautiful the insides are that are left behind. And by the way, you can use these in another project, but you're going to need transfer foil for that so that all the pieces pick up at the same time because these are all individual, non-hooked pieces.
And we have a video all about how to use transfer foil, by the way. If you can find that video and link it, that would be awesome.
But look how nice this is. Look how pretty this mandala is. And now we're just going to stick it right here on the glitter acetate paper. Now some of the insides did come over. So we're going to take our tweezers and lift those pieces out.
Okay, a couple of comments really quick. Wendy loves the colors. Annabelle is joining us from Orlando, and we hope you're safe over there in Florida.
Yes,
There's
we're
that
thinking
storm.
of you. Boy.
Can't wait to see how you make these. That was from Cindy. There's so much excitement over these.
They're beautiful.
Oh, Lee says, I love the brayer I got in the fall box. I was just using it yesterday to press the outline stickers on the glitter paper. That's what we use it for all the time, and it works wonderfully.
Okay, so I think I got all the insides out. Do you see any more insides?
No, that looks good.
Okay.
All right, did you brayer it down?
No, I haven't done any of that.
Okay, so now it's the time. And by the way, this was put on the glittered side, not the slick side of the acetate, because one side is still very shiny and slippery, and this is the glittered side. All right, so we've brayered it, we're burnishing, and now it's ready for color. So let's pick out our colors. So it looks like for the leaf on the inside, we're gonna need a yellow, so that's Y10. And we're using Right Art alcohol markers. We'll need a light orange, YR01, a dark orange, YR18, and a red, R20. And then for the background, we can use a dark blue, B47, a medium blue, B02, or that's the light blue. Our medium blue will be B09. So you don't have to use this many colors if you don't want to, but I just thought they looked really stunning together, and you can switch up the colors too.
I think you did a good job picking your colors. So how do you go about just getting that part?
Okay, so the trick is we need the wood ornament. So this is the part that we're actually going to be gluing over the top. Now what I did is I kind of positioned this how I wanted it. And then I'm going to take a yellow marker and I'm going to kind of go around the inside of the leaf with my marker. Now I also have another tip for you. I'm going to take any color marker, but I use black. I'm not really sure why I was just drawn to the black one. So you kind of want to line this up, and just in case your ornament moves, I put a little mark where this little stem went. That way I kind of always knew that's where the stem goes, and I at least have a point of reference for that.
Very smart.
Next, I'm going to take my yellow marker, like I was saying, and then I'm just going to go around the edges of the leaves. And I planned this out because I thought, you know what? I really would like the edges of the leaves to be yellow anyway, so I'm going to use that yellow marker to create kind of a stencil so I don't go outside of the lines. If you do go outside of the lines, it's not a huge deal.
And the wood kind of would hide it a little bit anyway.
Yes, and notice how I'm not just drawing a line, because with all of this design going on, if I were just to do a line like this, it's not going to show. You can barely see that. So I'm making that yellow nice and thick. Okay? And I'm sure there's other ways to do this. This was just the way I thought would be easiest for today's technique. Okay. So now we kind of see a star shape in that yellow. And now we're going to take our red marker. We're going to start actually coloring the leaf now, starting with the darkest color. So this is the center of our leaf. And when I color mandalas, I like to color over all of the designs. I don't stay in the lines, do you?
No, I don't. And just so you know, because the Krazy Kreations sticker is black vinyl, it will not alter that vinyl. So you don't have to worry about staying in the lines.
Right. Next is our dark orange, because remember we're coloring from darkest to lightest. So we go to the edge of that red and we just kind of drag that color out, leaving a little bit of space because we're not quite ready to blend it into the yellow. We have one more color to do.
Already looking beautiful.
Thank you. And then next we have our YR01. That's a light orange. And we're going to do the same. We're going to go to where that orange ended and then kind of pull the color outward. This time I'm kind of going to the edge of where that yellow is that I traced. Okay. And next we're going to bring that yellow back in. We're going to blend it. So where that light orange ended, just take your marker and feather it in so that it looks like a nice ombre fall leaf. And if you want to see how you did, we can always take that ornament, kind of place it back over there, and look at that. Isn't that a beautiful fall leaf?
Beautiful, love it.
So the rest is the background. So we're going to do this very similar technique. We don't need to outline everything or anything, but we are going to go from dark, medium to light. Okay? And this time I'm actually going to color a little bit outside of that mandala because I think the circle showed just a tad of the outside part.
Because your mandala isn't a circle, you need to kind of make the little points into a circle.
Yeah, it's not a huge deal. You probably won't even notice it when you put the ornament on top.
I love coloring mandalas because you could be so creative without worrying about where the color goes. Whereas if you color an image, a lot of times you have to worry about where you put the color.
Yes. The only thing you have to worry about this is don't let your blue touch the yellow or you'll get green. I'm very close over here, so you have to be mindful of that. Which green isn't like the worst thing that could happen, but if you're not trying to blend your colors, just be careful. So I'm taking that dark blue and I'm kind of dragging it in with my medium blue.
I hear a lot of squeaky. That's a good noise, right?
Yes, that's just the vinyl and the tip of the marker doing a dance. Alright. And now that's looking kind of dark, right? So we're going to bring in a light blue, BO2. And we're going to go from that medium blue and drag all the way up to that yellow line. And this is going to lighten it up so much.
I wonder what kind of comments you're getting. I hope a lot.
Wendy likes the colors that I'm using. Oh, so does Kathy. Colleen loves the warm colors of fall. So do I. And Cheryl says, happy fall, y'all. I love that saying.
Yeah, me too. I love that saying. Happy fall, y'all. Makes me want to be part of the, who says that? Like Texas and southern states? Or is that just a known fall saying now, right?
I think everyone says that now.
Okay. That'll be my thing this fall.
Okay, so I'm just making sure all that white space is filled in. Yes, it does look a little bit dark, but I'm going to show you. I did that intentionally. So, there we go. I got all the white. Now, remember how we said that this acetate is transparent and our glitter is transparent. So when we lift this up, it gets so much lighter. Can you see the difference?
Yes, very much lighter.
So it really looks nice. So keep that in mind. Use bright colors. Don't be afraid of some dark colors. It will lighten up. All right, next. We have the option of altering our ornament.
Okay, so to do that, I think we should make it this beautiful brown. Now, did you use a particular color?
I did. So in my creative process, I started out with E26. And then I decided it wasn't dark enough, so I went to E18. So I'm not sure if this color is just from E18 or if it's from both colors.
Oh.
So I'll show you what I started with.
So this is E26. It's kind of a lighter saddle type brown.
And you just color right over the wood. This is natural, real wood.
And by the way, E26 is found in our pastel set.
Yes.
So it's not, there's an E28 in the regular set.
Correct. Now when you use a brown marker on wood, it looks stained and it looks beautiful. You can also use whatever color you want to. So I'm just kind of going over the wood. It does not harm the tip of your marker. And then if you want to go over it with E18, it'll turn into this nice dark like mahogany color.
Okay, so now I'm going to use E18 and we're just going to color. And there's that dark mahogany color. Now the dark color kind of really makes the mandala pop in this case.
It did. So when I tried that light color at first, it blended in with the yellow colors of the leaf a little bit too much. So then I decided to go really dark with the E18, and I thought it really popped. And if you look at it this way, you can see how it pops.
I love how the grain of the wood comes out as well. It's really pretty.
So you can also alter this wood with other things besides markers.
Right, you could use distress inks. You could use paint, acrylic paint. You could use other markers.
You said
Sharpie.
ink, paint, glitter, pretty much anything you can use as a medium.
Right. I'm having so much fun just altering the wood. And I'm almost done here.
Now, if you want it even darker, you could do another layer, but we're gonna probably stop at this layer here, but you can keep adding color to make it nice and dark.
I just love that. Look how pretty that is.
Very pretty. Okay, now comes the really easy part. You're gonna love this. So we're gonna glue this on, flip it over, and put some adhesive on the back.
What kind of adhesive?
Any adhesive. So we like to use our Tombow Mono Dot adhesive roller. And don't be afraid to put adhesive on the tab either.
Yeah, because there's going to be a back piece, right?
Right. So I'm just covering the wood. This is the back side. Alright, now I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to line it up with my black mark here because that's where the stem goes. And then I'm going to align my leaf up. So I'm doing the best I can here at the angle that I'm at. Okay, I'm going to say that's okay. Now I missed a couple of spots on the background. So I'm actually going to take my marker and color it through.
I was going to tell you that, but I was afraid to. But you caught it because you're a perfectionist. But that looks good. So when she said she missed a few spots, there were some white spots in here, so Jackie colored them blue.
Yes. All right, so now that is stuck on there. And now we're going to take some scissors. We don't have our favorite ones in here.
Those are our second favorites.
And what we're going to do is we're just going to cut around the ornament. And this is going to make cutting so easy because that mandala shape, if you remember, it had a bunch of curves and circles. This time we're just going to do one big circle, making this cutting job effortless. Don't you love shortcuts?
I love them.
Now when you get behind this tab, just kind of go under.
So another thing that you could have done from the beginning, if you're so inclined, is you could have cut the circle out of your acetate first by measuring how big this circle is, and then when you put your mandala on, you wouldn't have to worry about that.
Right. Okay, then we're going to take our black background piece and glue it to the back to hide any of that. So we just have to make sure that it matches up correctly.
So this black background piece is actually a black chipboard.
It's chipboard. It's the same design as the front. You just want to make sure they mirror each other. And this will give it a nice finish on the back. So this time we'll match up the tabs at the top of the ornament. And now you can see how nice it looks on the back.
Beautiful.
Which side do you like better? Do you like the front or the back? Let us know in the comment section.
And then if you want to, although you didn't, you could go in and add some gems, right?
Yes, so that will make it really pop. I did it on the other version, but to finish this off, all you need is a little bit of twine.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll highlight the other version of the ornament.
Do you want to trim this? All right, here's our twine, or another word is hemp, right?
Or jute.
Or jute. So I'm going to fold it in half. Kind of try to stick it through there. I'm going to need my tweezers. Did you have to use your tweezers?
Yes, I did. Sorry, I was reading a comment. Susie says, I hope to see you in Sacramento in October for the Scrapbook Expo. Love your booth. We will definitely be there.
Yeah.
And then, I think this is Eric talking. Are you going to give this project away?
Are we going to give it away? Should we give it away? Did anybody comment? You've been reading comments.
We do have lots of comments. So the more comments you leave, the more chances you have to win this tag that we made today during the video.
All right, there we go. Done deal.
All right, beautiful. So this is my interpretation of the original. However, you can always mix up your colors. And then this is the other version. Now this was just a gradient going from one side to the other and then adding some gems for a little pop of bling. All right, so those were two versions. Oh, by the way, this one was colored with a black marker. It looks very similar to the chipboard that's on the back. So you can see how different color woods make it pop in different ways.
Yes, indeed. So let's talk about the kit because I'm all set to get one. I think these are great.
All right, so we're getting comments saying, yes, please give it away. Okay, we are giving this away to a random commenter on this live video. So make sure you comment and get lots of chances to win. So the kit makes 4 ornaments.
Okay. Sounds good.
That's what we did last time.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, so what do you receive in the kit? You get 4 wood pieces.
Now we used one in our project, so one is missing. You get 4, and you get the 4 black chipboards, right?
Yes.
Are you getting 2 mandalas, I take it?
2 mandalas, 2 different ones.
Okay.
You
a
also
piece
get
of acetate.
Acetate.
And
score tape.
Score tape.
You get the jute. And there's some add-on options. If you don't have glitter, it does not come in the kit, but you can add the 1/2 ounce of warm microfine glitter. You can also add transfer foil if you wanted to try the negative. It comes out really beautifully in a black and white effect. And the other add-on you can do is you can add on a set of 4 more frames with the chipboard back.
I love these frames, and they're kind of seasonal because we haven't had them anywhere except for last year.
Yes, so with Technique of the Week, we always love to give you a deal. So the price of this kit has been marked down to $17.99. It makes the 4 ornaments. You can get all the supplies, but you will need markers and you will need glitter.
Yes, for sure. And then I would go one step further and use those negatives because they're beautiful, and I would get the transfer foil.
Oh, you know what we didn't mention? In the kit, you also get the gold bling. So it's actually right over there.
Yeah, sorry. Gold bling.
And
lots.
this one is really fun. It's not on the website yet, but you get 1, 2, 3, 4 different sizes of dots that fit inside those mandalas. You can also place them on the mandala where lines intersect. So
I love that. I think that bling is so beautiful. It kind of has like a glittery tone to it in the gold, right?
Yes, this is our glitter gold.
Okay, so again, where can we find this wonderful kit?
Well, we'll have to post a link for you in the comments, so you can click on it really easy, or you can go over to krazycreations.us and click on Technique of the Week. Now, our Technique kits, if you haven't ordered one before, we do make them to order, but we also don't have an unlimited supply, and they sell out quite frequently.
They do. So get your order in right away, and don't forget about those add-ons if you need the glitter, or if you need markers, or if you want more ornaments, you'll want to add that on for sure. And then if you want to use the negative, the transfer foil. So the kit of $17.99 gives you enough materials to make 4 of them. And that would be 2 mandalas, an acetate, a score tape, a bling sticker, and the jute. And then
The frames
yeah,
and the chip.
and the frames and the chip. But we're assuming you have the glitter. So if you don't have the glitter, make sure you get that.
And if you've been watching our videos, you know you can't just color on any microfine glitter. We've picked this glitter because it is safe for you to use with your markers.
Absolutely. So I think that was a super fun fall project. It's fall, y'all, so don't forget. And I could just see everybody out there making these and splashing it all over the Krazy Kreation groupie group.
This would be a great hostess gift for Thanksgiving time. It would be a great teacher gift. Fun to hang in the window with one of those little suction cups with the hooks on it. Really fun.
It could also be a place thing, you know, for your dinner, you know, everybody gets a gift.
And if you have ideas on what you're going to use this for, please let us know in the comments. And we're going to choose that live commenter tonight or tomorrow morning. And if you're the winner, we will make sure to tag you so you don't have to worry about trying to look through all the comments.
Unless you want to read them.
True.
I do that.
All right, well, thanks so much for joining us. If you had fun day, let us know by giving us a thumbs up or subscribing to our channel on YouTube. We appreciate that so much. We can't wait to see you next time here for Technique of the Week. We're here every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific Time.
And my name is Kara.
I'm Jackie.
And we hope you have fun crafting the rest of the week, and we'll see you next time here at Krazy Kreations.